Stephanie, I wanted to go over your paper, your essay with you, where you added your introduction and conclusion, and spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and usage are fine, but your intro and your conclusion need to be developed a little more. They're too short, and when you are writing a paragraph, try to go for about 6 sentences. You can do 5 if you have some compound sentences. So 5 to 7 is a good paragraph. And like this one, you have this one, Everyone Dreams, which is a good start. And then your second one, and then your third one. And then this right here, Dream Specialists and the curious alike have attempted to answer these questions. I'm just going to underline that because that's what we're going to use to help us write our transitions. And so what I want you to do for your assignment is I want you to work on developing your introduction and conclusion paragraphs a little bit better. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the clincher technique. And have you develop your paragraphs and put your clincher technique in. And the clincher, that's what they call it in the Institute in Excellence in Writing, and in some classes you might have heard it called transitions, and the transitions are what makes the paper flow from one paragraph to the next, and that's what we're going to work on for the next assignment. And I'm going to get me a blank piece of paper here so I can draw. And so we have a 5-paragraph essay, which is your basic starting essay, and it will serve you well in many ways. And we know that the introduction looks like this, and it goes from general to specific, and our specific is our thesis. Our thesis tells us what our 3 body paragraphs are going to be about. And then our conclusion goes from specific, which is restating our thesis, to general. And so when you're going to write a research paper, or really any type of paper, the hardest part is getting the research done. And so the first thing you have to do is first you have to decide your topic, and then you have to narrow that topic down into something that's manageable. Then you have to find your sources that go with your topic, and then you have to outline it, and then you have to write your body paragraphs. And then you add your intro and your conclusion. Then you dress it up. You make sure your formatting's right. And then, like the final touch, is your transitions or clinchers. So you're going to hear them called both things, transition and clinchers. And there's a simple method to make the flow smooth. And our thesis statement, remember our thesis statement in a 5-point paragraph or 5-paragraph essay, you have 3 points. So it's paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and paragraph 3, which you did in your paper. So you say, why do people dream? What different types of dreams are there? And does everyone dream in color? And so we know that's what your paragraph's about, or your essay's about. And in your thesis, your 1, 2, 3 points are your 1, 2, 3 paragraphs. And so right here at the end where you have your thesis statement, we're going to pick 2 to 3 words, and we're going to repeat them in our topic sentences of each essay. So we're going to repeat some words from our thesis for our topic sentence, and that's what we're adding today. We're adding these topic sentences to smooth out the transition. We're going to repeat those same 2 or 3 words, hopefully, in our topic sentence for our paragraph 2. We're going to repeat, it's kind of like the distributive property in math. So we're wanting to take our thesis and spread it out so we can smoothly go from topic to topic. Then our next clinchers that we add are clinchers to connect these paragraphs. And we do the same thing. We pick 2 or 3 words and we're going to repeat them, which we already are doing from here to here. But we do that same thing here. We pick 2 or 3 words and repeat it in our topic sentence. Same here. Our last sentence of our second paragraph has to kind of go with the first sentence, and that way we're able to provide smooth transitions from topic to topic. And I'm gonna work with your essay a little bit, showing you how to do this. But this is the last. It's kind of like the finishing touches of an essay when you do your transitions and make sure your topic flows. And let's go ahead and go back to your essay. And like I said, this is where really this whole thing is kind of your thesis. But I'm going to try and just use this last sentence and bring it in to this first paragraph. So we have dream specialists and the curious alike have attempted to answer these popular questions. Scientists have yet to discover why humans have dreams in the first place. So that's just jumping into a new topic, and we want to make it a little bit smoother. So we might say the first question dream specialist, if I could spell specialist right, specialist, and I'm going to go ahead and put my tracking changes on so you can see. The first question, dream specialist, let's get rid of that, have studied is why humans have dreams in the first place. So I'm repeating dream specialist, dream specialists and the curious alike have attempted to answer the first question. And so I have 3 words that I'm bringing forward. Dream specialists and the curious alike have attempted to answer these popular questions. The first question dream specialists have studied is why humans have dreams in the first place. So hopefully you can see that that provides a smoother transition from the first paragraph thought to the second paragraph thought. And let's go ahead and go down to our next main topic. And you have experts have somehow managed to reduce dream types into a handful of categories. And since we said the first question, dream specialist, let's go ahead and stick with that. The second question, the second area studied by dream specialists is how to classify the different types of dreams. And so I am repeating again, dream specialist, dreams. I'm almost going to have to put question here. The second question, studied by dream specialists, is how to classify the different types of dreams. Experts have somehow managed to reduce dream types into a handful of categories. Okay, and then let's go to our next main paragraph. Most people are in agreement that television has an effect on our thoughts and beliefs. And let's go ahead and do the third question. posed by dream specialist includes the intensity of color in dreams. And so I'm including dream specialist and question. I tried to pick a different verb, a strong verb, and you can see that that helps with the flow of the essay. The first question, the second question, and the third question. You don't always have to do 1, 2, and 3, but it helps lay it out a little bit better for the reader. And remember, this type of technique is just for informational research paper expository writing. You don't use this technique for other types of writing. You have different ways you create your transitions, but it's very similar. And then the next way we're going to make a transition, from this last sentence to this first sentence, and let's see if it transitions naturally. While it may be fascinating, the former explanation is more practical. The second question studied by dream specialists is how to classify the different types of dreams. So let's go to the beginning here. The first question dream specialists have yet to discover is why humans dream in the first place. And then we want to go from there to how to classify dreams. So while it may be fascinating, the former explanation is more practical. The reason behind dreams is as fascinating as the types of dreams. The second question studied by dream specialists is how to classify, and we might put these different types of dreams, and so we are trying to bring things down so that it flows. The reason behind dreams is as fascinating as the type of dreams. So I'm trying to bring this thought to here and bringing part of it to here. And we might want to use question here, and I'm going to let you work with it and tease out all of that, but try to pick 2 or 3 words that can be repeated. And I know dreams is being repeated repeatedly, but that's okay because we want to provide for the transitions. So our next transition that we're going to look to do is going to be from here to here. Why these themes are commonly present in dreams are still a debate by experts. So let's see if it already transitions. The second question is how to classify these different types of dreams. Why these themes are commonly present in dreams is still a debate by experts. Then we might just say these classifications and why these themes are commonly present are still a debate by experts. Because up here we have classify. It kind of brings it together, and you're going to want to, by experts, did we use scientific? And we might just say dream experts because that's kind of a synonym, and that's perfectly acceptable to use a synonym. So you want to pick a word or a synonym of that word. And then let's see, the third question posed by dream specialists. So here we have that repeated, includes intensity in dreams. And that kind of transitions okay. So that's what you want to do, and you're going to want to work with it a little bit more and get it just how it flows. So look at the flow, and one way to make it flow is to be repeating those words. And that's what I want you to do for your homework is, work on developing your introduction and your conclusion, and then get those transitions in place where this thesis, we've got some repeat in the beginning of each paragraph, and then from the bottom of each one, we're flowing into that one. The technique for that is to pick 2 or 3 words and repeat. So these 2 or 3 words, repeat them here. And it doesn't have to be the same 2 or 3 words. But in your case, because we're talking about dreams and specialists a lot, it is. But it's not always like that. So when you do other essays, be aware that you might have different 2 and 3 words here and different 2 and 3 words here. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to smooth out the flow of the essay. Otherwise, your capitalization, punctuation, spelling, usage, all of that looks good. I want you to develop this introduction and conclusion a little more and work on these clinchers. And my goal for this first semester was to get you through a research paper. So sometime over the Christmas break, let's get this done. And after break, we are going to start on narrative writing because I've gotten you through all of the different steps for writing a research paper. And so let's just finish this up and I'll be able to get your grade on there when this is finished. And that's really all I have for you. So work on the development of those 2, conclusion and intro, and get those clinchers in. And that's the end of the video.